poker traveler, traveling round. Call me the poker gypsy now.
Hello, my name is Matthew Marvin. The very next hand, I'm third to act. I've got ace queen. First to act limps, seat 3 folds. I limp. Player to my left decides to raise is $60. Button calls, seat 1 re-raises. It's over a $200 bet. Seat 2 folds. I decide to fold as well. Now I understand to some of you that fold may be questionable. Maybe you feel like you wouldn't have folded. With ace queen, you would have went ahead and played there. The issue is I've only got $10 invested, and I'd have to make a 20 plus big blind investment on this before I even see the flop, knowing that when the flop does come, I'm still going to miss it 60% of the time. I'm out of position. If I do call this bet, this pot can get huge because I'm facing 3 of the most aggressive opponents at the table. Flop came 7-4-3. My fold was correct on this one, and it will be most of the time. I fully understand that I do have an unorthodox style. I'm okay with that because at this point in my life and my poker career, I understand that I see things a little bit differently from everybody else. Antisocial and proud. So on the next hand, I fold the best hand to a river bet. It's a pretty standard hand, but I wanted to review it because it does happen to everyone in poker. So if you are ever in this spot, or if it ever happens to you, just know that it's okay. It's not a huge deal. I'm second to act. Seat 3 calls. I call. Folds around the small blind and the big blind, who both call, check, whatever. I've got position with 8-7. Flop comes queen 6-7. Everybody checks around to me. Now at this point, I'm pretty sure that I have the best hand. Because if somebody did flop the top pair, they'd be betting. There's a straight and a flush draw out there. They'd want to protect their hand. So I bet $35 into a $40 pot. Seat 2, my guy from New York, Mike, calls. I put him on a draw here. In my mind, he's either got to have a flush draw or a straight draw. But he doesn't. He's actually got 4-7. It's suited, playable hand. We hit the same middle pair, and the turn comes an ace, forcing the action to slow down. Mike checks, I check, river comes another ace. Mike makes a great play and decides to lead out. Of course I fold the best hand, but it's only the best hand because I've got a better kicker. However, if he had turned a flush, he would have played the hand the exact same way. When he hit the flush, he wouldn't bet it because there'd be no need to. That's not how you maximize profits. You sit on it and then bet on the river. So that was the basis of my decision to fold. It happens. Good play by my opponent on this one.
My YouTube channel, The Poker Boy, you should know me by now. Brad Owen, Andrew Neiman, you gon' see me, I'm found. Drawing dead vlog, look like my body going after the poker. I'm talking poker lyrics, I'm buying in, hoping to cash out, I got to hear me. Cash me out,